if you're somebody who never moves, maybe you have a desk job where you never leave your desk, you're always sitting, or you play video games all day, having a sedentary lifestyle like this is one of the worst things you can do with your life. Not even like in like a, oh, you're wasting your life type of way, but because it's literally ruining your body, and you're gonna age quicker, and you're also gonna just, as you get older, you're gonna struggle with certain body parts, and you're gonna have limited mobility. And I'd say it's worse for you than like smoking and doing drugs, to an extent, right? Obviously not like fucking if you're doing heroin every day, but if you're living a sedative lifestyle, not only is it affecting your body too, but it affects your energy levels and your hormones. I can say from personal experience, whenever I've had like little ruts where I haven't worked out, or I won't work out for like 3 months or so, and then before I was working out compared to whenever I started working out or started doing jiu-jitsu or started running, whatever it is, whatever I'm doing at the time to keep my body active and not just sitting around all day, I have a noticeable energy level difference, right? And you might have done the same thing. If you had like points in your life, maybe you were playing a lot of sports, or you were working out a lot compared to a time where you just played a lot of video games or watched movies all day, or just, you know, go to your job where you sit around. You've probably noticed how much of an energy change that you have, and also just how drastic it is of a change in your mental health too. And I feel like your mental health affects your physical health too. So if you have a poor mental health for like a long period of time, your physical body is gonna deteriorate much quicker than if you're in a good headspace and you're moving around much, because movement is almost like a medicine. Whenever you're moving around, you're keeping your body going. So much is going on in your physiology whenever you're moving around, and especially whenever you're working out using your muscles, and it's gonna help with longevity. Obviously, people know this, it's like a well-known thing now, but I'm a personal trainer, if you didn't know, and I have a lot of older clients who they tell me they've had a sedentary they had a sedentary lifestyle for however many years, doing their jobs at their desk, or just, you know, whatever they do. And they all have problems. They can't even squat past like a couple inches because their knees and hips are so bad and their back so bad. And we have to do pretty much physical therapy to get them back into normal shape before we even start doing workouts, because their bodies are so messed up from just sitting around all day. And I'd say the flexibility and mobility is the biggest part. I mean, sure, your muscles are going to be weaker, but I'd rather be weak and mobile and flexible and being able to move than somebody who's strong and can't even move around. What's the point of being strong at that point, you know? So we work on mobility first, because it's like, man, if you can't move around, what's even the point of living? I have one client who, like, she's been smoking her whole life, and she doesn't even really have any, like, I'm not gonna say any problems from it, but that compared to how little she can move whenever she first started working with me and training with me is insane. Like, she literally couldn't bend her knees more than like that much. We couldn't do squats. We had to use like this really tall chair, and it's gonna just sit up and stand down. So like for like a month or two, probably longer, before she was even able to do a full squat. And we had to slowly work her way down just so she was even able to move. She could, like, at work, she had trouble getting in and out of her chair. And if she was on the ground, she couldn't stand up without help. And now she's able to fully move around just because she's been working out with me for so long. And she's lost a little bit of weight. She hadn't even lost a ton of weight, but she lost a little bit of weight. And the rest of it just from movement. Like, movement can completely change your life, especially if you have poor mental health, or you're just not confident in your body, or you just have low energy levels. If you have low energy levels and you start working out, you'd be amazed how much better you feel throughout the day. Which, I know it sounds weird, right? Like, you have low energy, so why would you use that low energy to work out? But your body gets used to it, and it knows that it needs more energy, so it starts supplying you more. That's kind of how it goes. But let's keep in mind, if you're living a sedentary lifestyle, it's going to catch up to you, and it's already affecting you mentally. But your physiology, your body's going to change eventually at some point, and you're going to regret not moving. So, short little video, but I feel like a lot of people need to hear this because it's so normal now to not move around so much. But movement's health, movement's life, so, you know, I'm making a quick video on it. But if you got any value from this video, I really appreciate if you subscribe. Besides that, if you got any goals, go make them happen. See you in the next one.